All right, so now we need to talk about engagement groups and what the heck they are. Are they important? Do they get your account banned? How do you use them? How do you get into them? And answer all those wonderful questions that you have there. Okay, an engagement group, which it has many different names, many different terminologies. Engagement group, round group, DM group, engagement pod, like pods, all the same thing in theory, okay? There's a slight difference between a round group and a DM group, and I'll get to that, but for the sake of this conversation, they're basically all the same thing, okay? If anybody says any of that, they're referring to what I'm about to tell you next, okay? An engagement group is, very simply put, a group of people that all engage on each other's content as quickly as possible after it is posted, okay? So on the Instagram platform, a group chat, if you have a group chat, you get 15 people in a group. That's the max. So it's you and 14 others. If you're on the Telegram platform, you get as many as you want. But most engagement groups, especially for beginners, you're going to start here with 15 people in it, you and 14 others. And so you have a group to where every time that you post a photo or a video, any piece of content, you're gonna share, let's say this is your post over here, okay? You're gonna share this, you're gonna post it, and then you're gonna share it to this group, okay? And then all of the other people that are in this group are gonna go like and comment. Some groups, and this is the difference between like rounds and rounds groups and like group, comments group, things like that. Some groups only require likes. Some groups require likes and comments, okay? Typically, if the group is over 15 or 20 people, like if it's on Telegram, it is only likes because it would be hard for you to comment on 20, 30, 50, 100 posts. But check the rules and the requirements. Like and comment. The point is to get engagement. So you post, you send your picture to this engagement group, they like and comment on it, hopefully as fast as possible, and then when they post their photo or video, they're gonna send theirs to the group, and you're gonna return the favor, okay? And you do this, and you can be in 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 different groups at a time, and so in theory, if you have a group of 15, know that it's really hard to get 15 active people. There's usually 5 or 6 people that just don't show up, even though they promise they will. And that's why I say, like, if you're willing to show up every single time and be consistent with it, or you can hire a VA to do it, you become a very valuable person, and people actually want you to be there in their engagement group because it's hard to find those people, okay? But let's say that out of the 15 people, 10 people show up, and you're in 3 different groups. You're gonna get an extra 30 likes and, in theory, up to an extra 20 or 30 comments on each of your photos, which is going to increase the engagement on your photo and boost your photo up into the algorithm. The more likes and the more comments you get on that, more engagement, the higher up your post is going to be, and the more chance that it has to hit the Explorer page and go viral. All right, get more organic engagement on it, and people that are not following your account to engage on it and hopefully turn into followers. Okay, so an engagement group that's the very core, the simplest form of engagement group is that. A group of people that each share their content. Sometimes, in what we call like a round group, there is a set time that everybody posts. What this allows you to do is, remember how we talked about the faster you get engagement on your post, the better? Well, if I am posting and it's 9:30 at night where I am, and I send my post to the group, hopefully you guys can see that, this marker's going out. Ugh. I send this post to the group, and nobody sees it, or only like one person sees it for like an hour or two, then their likes and comments are still going to be good, but they're not going to be as effective. So what certain groups will do is they'll say, okay, listen, we're going to post in here 4 times a day or 3 times a day. They'll pick a number. And it's going to be at 9 a.m., it's going to be at noon, and it's going to be at 3 p.m. and 6 p.m., all right? And so basically, you will go and you'll let them know, hey, I want to participate in the 9 a.m. one or the noon one, whatever, all of them. And so at 9 a.m., you all get on there, and you better, if you tell them you're going to be there, it's very important that you actually show up and do it. So you get in there at 9 a.m., everybody posts at the same time, everybody sends their stuff to the engagement group, and so you have like 10 or 15 or 20 or 30 pictures all at once, and you go and like and comment on them all so that you get lots of engagement right away, right at the beginning, okay? This is very popular on the Telegram platform. Very popular there. Not so much on the Instagram platform. The Instagram platform is usually a bit more loose on this, and you just kind of send it there whenever people get to it, and you ask them to be as quick as possible, and you try to return the favor as quick as possible, okay? Telegram platform, we have round groups, and that's this. Set times, set requirements. Typically, when there's more people, like I said, it's likes only, but you do get some groups that require comments as well, all right? So that is, in the basic formats, how the engagement groups work. And yeah, we'll talk about how to get into them here in a second as well on a different video. But that is what an engagement group is. Now, there is a lot of speculation that's like, oh, you're gonna get banned if you do engagement groups and blah, blah, blah. I have not found that to be the case at all. I don't think Instagram really gives a darn. And I think that that's really a made up, I don't want to say conspiracy theory, but like Instagram does the same thing, okay? Like if you go and look at posts that Instagram uses, or you look at posts, this is the best one, you look at like big celebrities, like the Logan Pauls of the world, the Amanda Cerny's of the world, like the big time influencers. You go and look at their photos, every other big account out there has commented on them. And that just doesn't happen by chance, all right? They're commenting on those photos for a reason. It's to get the engagement up and to get other big accounts liking and commenting on their stuff. Same concept. I wouldn't be afraid of it. Now, bots, if you turned a bot on to do this automatically for you, then you could get banned. Don't use bots, ever. It's not safe. Social info, it's not a bot at all. And so we have in the social info group, we have a lot of these engagement groups set up where you can just post in the group and say, hey, who's got an engagement group? And we'll talk about how to find those later. You can utilize the social info Facebook group for that and ask any questions on that. But engagement groups and like specific niche engagement is very, very powerful. The other thing with this, it's very important that if you want to maximize results, that the people that are in your engagement group are in the same niche, in the same industry that you're in as well. It doesn't necessarily hurt you, in theory, to receive likes and comments from an account that's not in your niche, but it significantly helps you if they are, and you don't want to be liking and commenting on accounts that are not in your niche or industry if you can help it, because that confuses the Instagram algorithm and you want to keep it related to your niche, okay? So if you have any questions on that, post them in the Facebook group. We're happy to answer them in there, and I will see you on the next lesson.